brainly top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a nigga like me to keep you going.
I'm 4K Dre.
Who? Rakai, what the?
Poo Shisty is finally back in the light. Hold up. After spending years locked down by the feds. And listen to this. He didn't waste even a second staying quiet. He came home swinging, dropping a new track titled First Day Out, and the bars caught fire online almost instantly. One line in particular had the internet in a frenzy when he rapped, "Yo daddy, I get her, but you ain't." That bar hit as a slick contrast between inherited clout and earned hustle, and you won't believe how fast it spread. Fans grabbed that line and ran with it heavy across social media. Even academics jumped in, saying Shiesty delivered one of the hardest First Day Out songs in a minute, adding, "This is how you supposed to come home, loud, confident, and flexing hard."
You trying to say that big brr ain't solid?
And throughout the day, as you see, look, you see what they've been sending me. You see that throughout the day they sending me this. But they sending the documents, the PDF, the paperwork, they circling, telling me what they see. You see it, bro. Like, you look, you see
it. Yo, what? These rappers gotta hate you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They hate me too, but they gotta hate you differently. Like,
I mean, bro, listen, this ain't even my, I mean, listen, bro, at the end of the day, come tomorrow on the other side of the clubhouse, they're gonna pull me in that room, and they're gonna present this. I gotta hear what they
interference, like kind of what you try to do with Thug, run a little bit of interference.
But hold up, not everyone was applauding like that. Right after the praise, Backlash started rolling in fast. Whack 100 jumped out publicly, claiming Shiesty wasn't solid. He went as far as saying he told on people to get out early. Whack doubled down by pointing to stories from Shiesty's time behind bars. Listen to this. He even brought up claims about him chilling in jail. According to Whack, he was allegedly playing Fortnite Mobile to be exact, which sounded wild to a lot of people. That detail alone had industry insiders raising their eyebrows back then. Messy.
Shiesty, who looked like he's absolutely chilling in jail. My boy got a little Richard Millie. You know what I mean? Got the haircut all right. You know what I mean?
They be playing Fortnite Mobile.
In jail? Oh, he got the Timbs on. They look fresh as well. Yo, this so chilling in prison. He got 2 watches. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 2 watches. Not even.
Once those old rumors popped back up, hold up. The rap world started buzzing all over again. And you won't believe this, Big 30 didn't hesitate at all, immediately stepping in to defend his close friend.
You see some paperwork, my time on.
In First Day Out, listen to this. Shiesty makes his point right from the jump. He keeps drilling one message again and again, how he stayed solid the entire time he was behind bars. But hold up, the record cuts way deeper than most people caught on during the first listen. This wasn't just a return to the game anthem, it was a pointed message aimed at rappers who quietly fell back while he was locked up. One bar had mouths open when he rapped about street dudes getting tummy tucks, a slick shot at rappers flexing gym results while rumors swirled about surgical shortcuts. Fans instantly tied that line to Moneybagg Yo, who's always talked heavily about living in the gym, making the jab hit even harder. But the song also weaves in industry politics connected to Youngboy and Lil Durk, and honestly, that part flew right over a lot of people's heads. Right before Shiesty dropped the track, he was on a live stream with Bim, where they FaceTimed another streamer named AKA, who boldly said, "I'm Team Youngboy," right in front of Poo Shisty.
My mama, if you see some paperwork, my time on, I do whatever y'all tell me to do, because my eyebrows, mustache, hair, I throw my chains in the river and jump in and if Shiesty snitch. Go home, take one to the.
That moment mattered, hold up, because it clearly showed where the battle lines were being drawn. All of this circles back to Lil Z speaking on fake loyalty in the rap game. He called out how certain artists suddenly picked Young Boy's side while Lil Durk was still sitting in jail.
Apologize to me.
Man, Ricardo, hey,
We on
hey,
safe
look,
in
man,
the
you gotta, man, just rep anything, man. Just say you something, and then you good.
Damn, get on this
I'm 4K Trey.
Who?
Ricardo, what the, man?
You said what?
You could,
Hang up on him, cuz. He ain't no
I'm
said nice
finna, you right.
Tweets flooded the timeline, listen to this, saying if you rockin' with Young Boy now, stay on that side when Durk gets out. Shiesty wasn't joking at all when you cross paths with a girl who didn't even know who Lil Durk or V were. And honestly, that moment spoke volumes about exactly where his mindset was.
For real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna f you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Durk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Durk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I f with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the f***ers that still there, stayed down for Durk, his real family.
But listen to this. To really break down the rest of First Day Out, you've got to face the biggest question everyone keeps asking. Did he cooperate or did he not? Now that Shiesty is officially back home, court documents connected to the case went public, and they spell everything out in cold, unfiltered detail. The paperwork straight up states, Poo Shisty and Company set up a meet for high-end sneakers and other extracurricular items. According to the report, PITI showed up to that meeting in a bright green McLaren, sitting there and waiting while the sellers were supposed to pull up.
Oh.
Lil Durk.
JCV Films with that
You
fire
don't
gift,
fuck
bro. I
with
appreciate you.
OTL. You talking about? Why you say it like that for? Come on, get your picture, man, before you get up.
Oh, wait, my phone.
Streams picture out. They're going crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, this the wrong one.
On her text, he talking about who again? This Lil Durk.
The documents state that PTI and his associate allegedly put a plan in motion to take the items once the deal kicked off. When the sellers pulled up, they handed Shiesty the sneakers, and while he was running a legit check, listen to this, his associate quietly slid into position. Things went left quickly when Shiesty tried to renegotiate the price, turning what should have been a routine deal into a heated argument. That's when the report claims he pulled a firearm from his waistband, sending both sellers scrambling for cover. According to the paperwork, shots were fired, with one individual hit in the hip and the other struck in the backside. The reports say Shiesty kept both men distracted while his partner moved fast, grabbing the goods straight out of the trunk. His guy jumped back into the bright green McLaren with everything, and hold up, Shiesty made sure it was finished before sprinting to the driver's side and speeding off like nothing ever happened.
Sending 2 people to the hospital, and it lands a rapper in jail. 7 Sheldon Fox with the exclusive.
Police and prosecutors say Poo Shisty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon where the flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor Island.
But hold up, this is where everything completely went off the rails. When the McLaren's butterfly door popped open, Shiesty's Louis Vuitton bag spilled out onto the pavement. Inside that bag was roughly $40,000 in cash, and listen to this, surveillance cameras clearly caught it sitting there after the car pulled off. That one slip-up became the biggest problem in the entire situation. Investigators later used that bag to directly link Shiesty to the scene, leaving almost no room to maneuver. After the robbery, Shiesty reportedly headed straight to a nearby Miami airport. He could have moved smarter, even left the state immediately. But just days later, you won't believe this, everything caught up with him. Once booked, Shiesty bonded out for $30,000, but that freedom didn't last long at all. Just 2 months later, he was right back behind bars, walking into court with the walls closing in fast.
Bay Harbor Island says you're wanted with it. He's also charged with robbery, battery in their affidavit, saying the two left the state in a private.
Fast forward to April 20th, 2022, hold up. Academics lit Twitter on fire with a jaw-dropping reveal. Listen to this. Poo Shisty was officially handed a 63-month prison sentence. That blindsided a lot of people because he'd been facing as many as 8 years tied to firearm and robbery charges. Girl, that punishment felt way lighter than anyone expected. So when it got broken on stream, fans straight up refused to buy it from us. You won't believe this, the clip took off and went viral almost instantly.
Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest warrant. It was issued June 3rd. It's charging you. You have 2 attorneys here, or is it? I'm sorry, 2 attorneys in the state. Go ahead.
Coming home like next year, maybe the year after. However, it looked like he's, taking responsibility of whatever happened and doing his time, not crying. Clearly trying to let people know he's straight. And I do think when he comes back out, granted, as long as it's not like too far from now, if he comes back in a year, he's good. I still think
Even Shiesty's own mother jumped on Facebook and posted that it was done, finished, over. Listen to this. Once she said that, the message spread like wildfire across the internet. Still, people were quick to point out that run-ins with the law weren't exactly new territory for Shiesty. Hold up, because critics immediately started asking if there was a bigger picture nobody was talking about. Some voices online claimed Shiesty was chasing a certain image to fuel his rap career. Girl, others pushed back hard, saying this pattern started way before the fame ever showed up. Then things really heated up when the conversation turned to his early release. Court watchers noticed that he entered a proffer agreement. That's a deal where a defendant agrees to give prosecutors information in hopes of catching a break. In this situation, the agreement reportedly chopped a much heavier possible sentence down to 63 months. You won't believe this, but that single detail reignited everything. Rappers and fans started openly accusing Shiesty of cooperating with the feds. Now pause right here, because this is where the story gets twisted. People kept screaming snitch, but the reality wasn't that simple. Shiesty didn't tell on other people. He basically told on himself. He gave prosecutors and the judge detailed breakdowns of his own actions to streamline the case and move things along faster. What makes it even crazier is that the court had him walk through every single mistake he made during the crime. When you check the location, it turns out everything happened right next to a police station. And listen, those surveillance clips weren't random street cameras. They came directly from the police station itself. So the second shots rang out, officers were already right there and rushed outside immediately. By the time police reached the scene, Shiesty was already gone. But that escape didn't save him. His second major mistake locked everything in. Officers found 2 injured men at the scene and a bag stuffed with cash sitting right on the ground. Once Shiesty realized that the bag was missing, things spiraled. But the real nail in the coffin was the money inside it, because detectives didn't overlook that detail for a second. After police received a tip linking Shiesty to the crime, they went straight to his Instagram and started digging deep. Scrolling through his posts, they spotted photos of him flexing stacks of cash all over his body. Investigators downloaded those images, zoomed in frame by frame, and matched serial numbers on the bills to the exact cash found in the dropped bag. And here's how that tip even started in the first place. When news footage of the crime aired, fans at home instantly recognized that bright green McLaren. People rushed to Instagram, started searching, and sure enough, they saw their favorite rapper posting the same McLaren, same color, same setup, on the very day the crime happened. To keep Shiesty's name buzzing while he was locked up, his team even featured that same green McLaren in a music video. That move kept the image alive and the conversation loud. Looking back, this stands as one of the wildest self-inflicted slip-ups in rap history. It almost feels like he wanted attention no matter the cost. Now let me know what you think. Was this reckless flexing or a massive ego play that completely backfired? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.